everyone. A very good evening, viewers. You're watching NewsX and I'm Kriti Mehta. We start with the latest updates coming in on the killing of a 28-year-old man from Telangana in the United States in the early hours of Friday. It was when he was delivering pizza to a house in Philadelphia. Local authorities have said the pizza was ordered to a house that was supposed to be vacant, and the victim's family has alleged he was lured into a trap. Anshul Kuncha, whose family lives in Gundla Pochampally in Mechal, Malkajgiri district on the outskirts of Hyderabad city, went to the US 4 years ago after getting an employment opportunity there. His sister Tanvi said Kuncha was employed at an MNC but also worked as a pizza delivery person on the weekends to earn some extra money. Now, this is as per the family. Let's also take now the breaking updates that we have on this. Now, the Consulate General of India in New York has confirmed the incident and expressed grief on the demise of Anshul Kuncha. They stated, "We are deeply saddened by the untimely demise of Mr. Anshul Kuncha, an Indian national in Philadelphia. Our thoughts and heartfelt condolences are with the family during this difficult time. The consulate is in touch with Anshul's family and is extending all possible assistance." The Indian consulate is also helping bring his body back. That's the important update. Viewers, Raj, now that the Indian consulate is working with it, on it with the family, and given that in such cases all embassies work 24/7 to repatriate the mortal remains, when can we expect Anshul's body to repatriate, to arrive back in India?
Yes, the mortal remains will be reaching tomorrow. That is 8th of this month. Will be the mortal remains will come to Hyderabad. However, day before yesterday, this incident took place on Friday early in the morning around 12:30 a.m. But the family was informed tomorrow around 9 to 10 o'clock. But tomorrow morning, some friends from of Anshul have called the family and said about the incident, and immediately the authorities are also in touch with them. The family members said that tomorrow, that is 8th, the mortal remains of Anshul will be reaching here to Hyderabad.
All right, sure. Any new word that has come in from the family of Anshul now?
Anshul's sister spoke to the media and she alleged that, it is a pre-planned murder. Why? Because the delivery, which, he was working as a delivery boy. So after, he was called to an isolated place where nobody was there, and on a suspicious conditions, his body was lying on the road. So it's a suspicious thing that, somebody have wantedly, intentionally called him, taking an advantage as a delivery boy, and they called him and they have shot dead here at the Anshul at that point. And this is a suspicious thing. And also, these concerns also raised in front of the US police. However, the investigation is going on. More things will be revealed after today's Sunday, as the family member said. We spoke to the authorities. But however, they said Saturday, Sunday, the weekend, so definitely we'll be giving you the more details on Monday. This is what we heard from the family members.
All right, Rajkiran, thank you very much for joining us on this for now. Brinda Adige is also joining us. She's a human rights activist. Brinda, another case of an Indian student being killed in the US. What do you make of such developments coming in from the US time and again?
See, first and foremost, the Indian embassy in the US must not call it a sad demise. It is a tragic killing. It is a crime. It is a murder that has been committed, and they must call it out as that. But more than that, we also have to be reminded that the vulnerabilities that are faced by migrants, international students working long hours, often in precarious conditions, trying to build a future. And this future is in a dangerous situation. Justice must be swift and transparent. Governments must move beyond condolences and strengthen protection and emergency support systems. More than that, we need an accountability to the citizens who go there, live abroad, work abroad, and study abroad. Anshul deserves safety, dignity, and the chance to dream, and that was cut short. And it was not simply cut short by, some threats and warning, but by murder. And that means the punishment, whoever did it, must be meted out in that manner only. Because there are so many students from India going abroad. Everybody has this dream to go to US and study. Can you imagine that every student's life is in danger? And there are so many sacrifices made by the family and the parents over here, all to go and get killed in the US. I think the US government also has a huge responsibility to extend more protection to the students and migrants coming there.
Right. Absolutely, Brinda. Thank you very much for sharing your opinion on this. And now, viewers, on to India and Nepal ties that have